Welcome everybody to Apocalypse Otaku.
Welcome! And
We,
yes, my voice, if it sounds a little bit gravelly, it's because, well, I'm getting over a slight bug.
yes, but she's here nevertheless, and we enjoy Char for it.
I am.
Yes, and we are wrapping up our first round brackets for our One Piece versus Naruto Battle Royale. And thanks to all of you guys on Anime and Nemo who voted over the past couple of days for these Battle Royales to actually take place. And without you guys, we would not basically be doing half of these when you think about it.
Very true.
Yes, without you guys voting and all of your support, we thank you guys so much for helping us go through all of our battle royales as it may pertain to. And definitely you'll be very surprised on how some of these outcomes are. I know I am. I'm surprised on how some of these outcomes came about, as well as some of the comments that were ensued, because we enjoy reading those, don't we? We enjoy reading the comments of the polls because it's so
enjoy
fun.
Hearing the comments.
Yeah, you do.
I mean, hey.
Yeah, plus who doesn't really? So
Everybody's got everybody's allowed to comment on whatever they want.
exactly.
And as far as us heeding the comments, well, that's up to us, really.
Yes.
Cause
Yes,
when
it
comes
is.
Right down to it,
Mhm.
we run the show.
Exactly. We run it. We run this stuff. We run it. And either way, we are happy with either one of the outcomes, either way. So let's kind of get on with the program. So we're going to move on to our first round brackets and make sure that we have the right one up so we are not confused with anything else. So, we're going to go on down the line and start with our first round competitors. It is a round between swordsmen. It is Shanks versus Dracula Mikov. So, it sounds like he's a vampire swordsman. So, let's go ahead and look at those poll numbers and see how that turned out, because I'm very surprised on how this Battle Royale turned out. Even though there's 8 hours left for voting and 7 hours for one, but we're going by them. I know, I did these literally like last week, and yet the time takes forever to go on with this. But either way, we are going to. There's 52 votes already cast for this panel that we have come up with. And here are the comments, because we enjoy reading these. There were 5 comments on this poll in particular. So
let's have it.
Yeah. So this was basically a conversation between Pirate Hunter Zoro and Say Less Sneak TV.
Oh my god,
Yes.
They were talking to each other.
Yeah, they were going back and forth, and I had to heart all the comments that they said about this. So Zoro Pirate Hunter, who is a level 14 on a Nemo, said, Shanks wins, but Mihawk is a better swordsman. And then Say Less Sneak TV replied, if Shanks wins uses a sword as a main weapon, that makes him a swordsman. So the question is for you, call Shanks a swordsman or not? Shanks will most likely win because of hockey and other factors. But is he a swordsman? Well, that just spoiled it for me now. Because I'm not even that far in One Piece at all. So that just kind of spoiled it right there for me. That just gave it away for me. Then he replied, I can't quite understand your question here. Shanks is a swordsman, yes. And then he replied back to Pirate Hunter Zoro, if he is, that means he is a better swordsman. Then replied back to him, that's not necessarily true, considering other factors came into play when determining a victor. So basically, they just had a heated conversation back and forth.
Just because you have a sword doesn't mean you're going to have it on you at all times.
True fact.
You have to be able to do keto. And for those of you who know what keto is a form of, fighting without a weapon. In other words, with your hands. So, yes, I've watched a lot of anime and I know what keto is. And there's a lot of other I have to agree with the guy. There's a lot of other determining factors when it comes to, swordplay.
Apparently, one of our commenters, Barry the White Wizard, said, "Sup, nerds?" And yes, and he's totes a swordsman. So, basically, he commented on the stuff that we just said. So, basically...
I didn't say he wasn't a swordsman. I said, just because you're a swordsman doesn't mean you're going to have your sword on you at all times.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you're sleeping.
Well, you never kind of know when you're going to get attacked in the middle of the night, so
or
it's best to have it on you.
the bathroom.
You're not wrong there either. Okay. Let's get on with these poll numbers. So, Mihawk had 30.8% of the votes.
I'll just put the 30.
30, okay. And then Shanks, 69.2. So, obviously, Shanks moves on. Despite, 52 votes that were cast, and then there's only 7 hours remaining left on this poll. But either way.
And no, Barry, it's not rigged.
No. If you don't believe us, it's right here in the details. I have it right here on my phone. Even though you can't see it. But we will show you later. Once we compile all the numbers. So, alrighty. Let's move on. So, we have Sanji versus Sabo.
Oh, this ought to be a good one.
There were 55 votes cast for these two men. Then, let's see. Nope. Okay. All right. Okay, so there were 55 votes totals casted for this poll entirely. And yes, I'm screwing up stuff. I got my boy Shanks. Hey! We got another one. Okay. So, there were 8 comments posted for this lovely poll that we put together.
Let's hear the comments.
Yes. All right, so Langslurgs, I have no idea how to pronounce that name. Turns out he or she wrote, Sabo takes a dump on Sanji. That's what it says. That's what I'm reading. That's what it says. And then...
That's more detailed than I think everybody wanted to know.
Yep. And then Orochi... No. We're going to move on to that one. Okay. So, Orochimaru basically replied back to me saying, Sabo would kick Sanji's butt. I got my boy Sabo. Oh, so clearly someone's behind Sabo. All right, well, we'll see by the polls. Chris got that. I can't say that other part because that we don't want to get banned on air.
We're already in enough trouble as it is.
Yeah. We'll just say Chris got that. And then Bo also commented back for the Baku squad. I know Sabo is actually my favorite One Piece character. He's my bae. So clearly she's a Sabo fan.
Aww.
But then Orochimaru replied back to her saying, yeah, and Sanji is the 4th strongest on the Straw Hat ship. So Sabo could definitely beat the crap out of him. But let's see what the poll numbers have to say about this contest. So even though Sanji is that dude, Sabo got the hands. Okay, well, we'll see if your boy Sabo pulls through. Chris got that. So let's see. Sanji, 36.4.
I'll put 36.
Okay. Sabo, 63.6. So just put 63.
And Sabo moves on.
Yup.
Sabo moved on.
Yep. And next is our favorite rubber man, Monkey D. Luffy, versus the fire-wielding Marco Polo. And yes, he is named after a game that you play in a pool. I don't know why.
That's what I put down. I put Marco Polo.
And that was his name.
I was just trying to be funny.
No, that's his real name. I know, it's sad, right? There were 50 votes.
Marco.
Polo. But either way, our next poll is the Straw Hat versus the Phoenix. So we all know Luffy's power is the power of the Gum Gum fruit, which makes any part of his body stretch to like a rubber band type of, consistency. While Marco Polo has the power of the Phoenix Devil fruit, which lets him control flames. Sounds like someone we already know throughout this series, but either way, we are going on with it. And there was only one comment, and that was from our favorite pirate hunter, Zoro. He says, I think Marco's double fruit will give him the advantage in this battle. Now,
Well,
it could, but we don't know. So we have to look at the numbers. We can't just assume on, just someone's opinion alone. We have to resort to the numbers. Okay. Marco Polo. 24%. I already knew.
we already knew the outcome of this
Yeah,
fight.
Luffy got 76% of the votes. Come on, you.
Shocker.
Not. Monkey D. Luffy goes on, and let's see. That's a tough one. It was, but Luffy came out on top. So woohoo! And I'm happy about that. And last but certainly not least is everyone's 3 favorite strong style swordsman, Zoro, and
That's a lot of S's.
yes, strong 3 sword style is basically what he does. He can wield 3 swords at once against the former gangster known as Arlong. 63 votes were cast for this poll. And there were only 2 comments on this sucker. So as we...
Read the comments!
I am reading the comments! Just give me a second to get everything together first. Okay, so our first comment was with Double X Epic Minecrafter 728 Double X says... WTF, Zoro would have destroyed Arlong if he wasn't injured by Mihawk. Which was true. He was injured before they even were going towards Nami's hometown. But either way, we will have to figure that out later. And we will let the poll numbers decide, thank you. And then next is Bardi Tech. I assume East Blue Perfect half Zoro, right? And let's look at the numbers. Man. Oh, boy. Okay. Arlo, 4.8% of the votes.
Oh my god, he only got 4?
Mm-hmm. And our favorite 3 sword style swordsman got 95.2. Zoro clearly moves on.
What did he get?
95.2% of the votes. So clearly, Zoro moves on. And did you put Luffy for the top? You forgot to add him. Yes, we know we can't see your faces, and Char's microphone is up. Thank you for the input, Barry. I don't know why she's low. I have her mic up to full capacity.
Are you sure it's on?
It is on. I made sure it was on.
Is it on now?
No, now it's not on. That's mine.
Is it on now?
It is on. I see yours moving. For some reason, I don't know why it's not working. Because 1, 2, 3. And if I have to turn it up more, then I will. Is the gain up? Yes, it's up.
Is it working?
The gain is up. For some reason, it just doesn't want to work today. Something's wrong with our mics. They don't want to seem to work
They
today.
don't want to work.
No, and the game is up. So clearly, Chris, half of your little predictions came true. So let's see. On our One Piece side, we have Shanks versus Sabo. And a rematch between Monkey D. Luffy and Zoro. Well, technically, I don't believe. Have they ever fought before? I'm gonna have to look into that. So now we moved on with our Battle Royale, and this week's poll side will be from Naruto. But before we get on to those competitors...
We have a slight interruption here.
Yes! As you can see, Barry is actually in the studio today, helping us out.
Slight interruption.
I was
Yes.
about to leave.
Well, you didn't leave. Yeah.
It's not working that well.
No, it's not.
What is up with this mic?
We don't know. We always have technical issues. It's always us. So not fair. Life ain't fair.
Actually, no, real question. Where do the other mics go?
They're over there. They're over there. I don't know who put them there. They're just there.
Oh, we're getting some fun echo now.
Yeah, fun echo.
Echo.
Yeah, I hate my voice.
Hello? Okay.
Good, now we get to use your favorite mic now. Bye, Barry.
Yay.
Goodbye.
Bye.
He missed the door. But either way, we thank Barry for coming in and helping us out with our little audio snafu.
Thank you.
Yes, we thank him. Now, Shar, why don't you go ahead and read us the Toonami schedule for this coming Saturday?
Oh my. The schedule just does not want, they don't want to change their schedule for some reason. Oy vey. Oh, let's see. We'll go to this one here. Okay. Oh my. They did change it.
Yay! Let's read it!
Oh, there's a new show.
Really?
Yes.
Cool. Let's hear it.
Okay. 8 o'clock is Dragon Ball Z Kai.
Lame.
And 8:30 is Dragon Ball Super.
Majorly lame.
And from 9 to 10 is Rick and Morty.
Woo!
And at 10 o'clock is Family Guy.
Nice.
10:30, My Hero Academia.
Mm.
And on this show, they're moving into their dorms.
Oh, so they're heading towards the end of season. Yeah, heading towards where they're all moving in the dorms due to the villains attacking them at training camp.
Yes,
Yeah, I'm past that.
we know. And 11 o'clock is Dragon Ball Super.
Mm-hmm.
Again.
Yep.
11:30 is Attack on Titan.
Yay.
And the name of the show is The Town Where Everything Began.
Oh, so they're actually heading back to the wall where the Titans first invaded. Awesome.
Sorry if I'm crunching. Okay. And at midnight is... God, this is so eerily when they have that at midnight. The Promised Neverland.
Oh boy.
011145 is the name of the show.
Oh boy.
And at 12:30 is Sword Art. Oh God.
Sword Art
Art Online Alicization. And the name of the show, Truce.
Hmm.
I think they're getting to the end of the series.
Cool.
1 a.m. is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Diamond is Unbreakable. And the name of this show is Shining D, in parentheses is Diamond, is Unbreakable Part 1.
Sounds like they're heading towards the end.
I think they're getting towards the end of this one.
Mm-hmm.
At 1:30 is Black Clover, and the name of that one is The Uncrowned Undefeated Lioness. At 2 a.m. is Burrito,
Boruto.
and the name of the show is Quest for Souvenirs. So in other words, they're going treasure hunting.
Cool.
Treasure hunting. Treasure hunting. And at 2:30 is Naruto.
Shippuden.
The man named Kisame.
Yeah.
Okay. And at 3 a.m. is Hunter x Hunter. And the new show that they have is, let me see if I can pronounce this, Jimuseto Machu Picchu.
Sounds like something around Pokemon.
Chapter 1A, Your Serve.
Or sounds like a restaurant.
It sounds like it might be tennis or something that has to do with, serving.
I was thinking maybe like a
Or
restaurant type thing.
volleyball.
One of those.
Because there was a manga series that had to do with volleyball. At 4 a.m. is the Boondocks. 4:30 is Black Dynamite. And 5 a.m. is the Venture Brothers. And at 5:30,
Home movies!
and that's your Toonami schedule for this week. Remember, at 3:30, there is a new show, and they've changed some shows around. If you have any questions, ask Toonami.
Yep, definitely.
Or just go to their website and check their schedule.
So, we're going to be taking a short break real quick, and then we'll be right back with your manga listings. Welcome back, everybody, to Apocalypse
Welcome
Otaku.
back.
Sorry for the bit of the delay, but either way, we're back here, and mostly for me, and Shark gets to enjoy me suffering reading manga titles.
It's manga time.
Manga. So either way, we are,
Time for the suffering to begin.
for me, yes. So for all of you people that enjoy reading manga or enjoy getting DVD releases,
Or just
listen
enjoy
up.
watching her suffer. Hey.
Yeah, join the club. Shar is a part of that fan club, and she's the president of it. Watching otaku girls suffer. So, for all of you,
I know there's another person out there what loves to watch her suffer reading these.
yes, we know who he is. He helped us out earlier. It's Barry. But either way, there were a lot of releases this past week. So we are going to start with May 20th. So there were only, it looks like a couple of DVDs were released on the 20th in the UK. And they're Blu-rays. There's 3 Blu-rays and 1 DVD that was released on May 20th. So the first one is Belladonna of Sadness. Next is Black Clover Season 1 Part 2, which was on Blu-ray and DVD. And then the Eccentric Family Season 1 Standard Edition Blu-ray movie that was released on May 20th. And now we're moving on to Tuesday. And these were all manga releases that were released in the US, and by God, they're a lot.
It's a nice long list.
Very long list.
Settle in and enjoy.
Enjoy watching me suffer. That's gonna be the hard part of my day right now. Okay. First is 10 Dance 3, A Sister's All You Need, Volume 4, Angels of Death, Episode 0, Volume 2, Annie Happy, Volume 9, Blank Canvas, My So-Called Artist Journey, Volume 1, Children of the Whales, Volume 10. That's on there twice. I don't know why. Chiho School Road, Volume 4. Death March to the Parallel World, Rhapsody, Volume 8. That is a light novel. Didn't I say to make my abilities average in the next life? Volume 3. Dimension W, Volume 14. Forbidden Scullery, Volume 7. Goblin Slayer, Volume 7, which is a light novel. Grinlers, Volume 3. Yeah, I cannot pronounce that, and I'm going to leave that alone before I have a brain aneurysm. Okay. Happy Sugar Life, Volume 1. Hinawa ga Crush, Volume 2. Is it wrong to try to pick up girls in the dungeon? Familia Chronicles, Episode Levu, Volume 3. Kagari Twin, Volume 2. Kinryo Masai, Volume 9. Kiss and White Lily for My Dearest Girl, Volume 9. Layback Camp, Volume 6. Little Witch Academia, Volume 3. Love Enforced 2. Oh, Shar, I know you'll enjoy this. Mobile Suit Gundam Thunderbolt, Volume 11.
Another Gundam series.
Okay. Mishiko Tensei, Jobless Reincarnation, Light Novel, Volume 1. My Boy 4. Uku, The Inner Chambers, Volume 15. Overlord, Volume 10, which is also a light novel and a manga. Ran and the Grey World, Volume 3. ReZero Starting Life in Another World, Chapter 3, Truth of Zero, Volume 7. Saint Seiya Santana Show, Volume 6. Shibuya Goldfish, Volume 4. Shoulder of Coffin Kuro, Volume 7. Star Wars Lost Stars, Volume 2. Wait, it is Star Wars a manga series. I'm lost by that.
I have no idea. Don't ask me. You know, people write stuff all the time. All the time. So, you know, it could be one of them things where, you know, somebody wrote a manga for Star Wars and got the rights. You know, got the okay to go ahead and write it.
Okay. All right, moving on. Strike the Blood, Volume 12, light novel. Sword Art Online 16, light novel. Sword Art Online Hollow Realization, Volume 3. Tale of Wedding Rings, Volume 6. The Quintational Quintuplets 3. Thought You May Burn to Ash, Volume 5. Torture Princess, Fandom Torture Chin, Volume 1. Trinity 7, Volume 16. Orasai Yatasora, Volume 2. Witch, the graphic novel, Part 4. The Books of Elements, Volume 3 and 4. Wolf Children, Yuki, Ame and Yuki. And Yori Is My Job, Volume 3. That was all of the manga releases that were on Tuesday. Whew, that was a lot. And then last was yesterday, which was Wednesday. Oh, and Shar, you're going to love this. There was one little release that was in Australia, and there was one in the US. You'll definitely get a kick out of this one. Cowboy Bebop 20th Anniversary Limited Edition box set with bonus soundtrack that was released in Australia yesterday.
I have just about every soundtrack there is for Cowboy Bebop.
Do you have the 25th Anniversary Limited Edition box set with bonus soundtrack?
I don't know. It depends on what it looks like.
Well, you'll have to look that up later. And then
Because I have one that has every, you know, kind of like sound bite, you know, music bit and everything else that was in the show.
Well, that was
It took up 4 CDs, and it's all in a box set.
Well, for all those Aussians or Aussies, you're lucky to have that.
It's not Aussians.
I said Aussies. I changed it. Then next, there was one manga release in the U.S. yesterday, and that was Elven Lied Omnibus Volume 1. And that was all your manga releases for this past week. How fun is that? Have anything to say?
I actually went and bought some more Funko Pops.
You did? Which ones did you buy this time?
I got John Constantine. Captain America.
Which Captain America? Because there's several ones of him.
Oh my goodness. It looks like it's the 75th anniversary one. I got Taser Face from Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Another person that I can't remember. From Guardians of the Galaxy. I had gotten like 6 of them. I had gotten, you know, Falcon. But the comic book Falcon, not the one where he has the metal wings. This is the dude that has, you know, the black and, not the black and white, but the red and white leotard.
Yeah.
And Funko also put out something else, and they kind of look like Weeble Wobbles. And the one I got of that is the one kid from Tokyo Ghoul.
Kenji?
Who?
Kenji.
The one with one eye. Yeah. Yep. He's wearing his mask and everything.
Nice.
Got blonde hair.
He's got white hair, not blonde.
Okay, white hair.
And you call yourself an otaku.
My bad. I was off by a few shades.
Yeah, few.
Alright. While she's munching down on Rice Krispie treat over there, I'm going to tell you the DVD releases in the United States.
Basically, let's start with the 21st. Which was a Tuesday.
Well, that's because not a lot of people know what was released, on the 21st.
True.
Okay, so on May 21st, gonna be a twin tail. These are Blu-ray, by the way.
Oh, gotta be the Twin Tails. I'm watching that series right now. It's weird though, but funny.
And Katana Maidens, Toji no Miko, Part 2.
Ooh.
And Land of the Lustrous.
Okay.
Don't ask me. I don't know.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna ask you either.
Pokemon Sun and Moon Ultra Adventures. Sagrada Reset Complete Collection. Sword Art Online Alternative Gun Gale Online Volume 2. I'm gonna get that for Barry for Christmas since how he loves that series so much.
Hear that, Barry? She's gonna get something for you for Christmas.
Yurikuma Arashi Complete Collection on, Blu-ray.
Mm-hmm.
And those are your releases for May the 21st.
So 2 days ago, Tuesday.
And now we're going to move on to next week.
The 28th.
The 28th. Chio's School Road. Darling and the Franks, Part 2. Now, this one's also on DVD and Blu-ray combo set.
Cool.
Eden of the East, from what I understand, Todd Habercorn is in that.
Wait, yeah, he is. I never really paid attention to the voice. I just paid attention to the animation. But he does play the main character in the series. So, the guy that's involved in the series. So, yep. It's a very good series. I recommend watching Eating of the East when you guys get a chance.
I haven't watched it yet.
You should watch it. It's so good.
I've been wanting to, but I haven't had the chance to.
Watch it.
Give me money.
Go on YouTube.
And these are episodes 1 through 11.
Basically the whole series. I believe that's how many episodes there are.
Well, then it goes to a different name, doesn't it?
I don't know.
Junji Ito Collection Complete Series. Camphor Complete Collection. Episodes 1 through 12 plus OVA. Maken Key or Maken Key 2. This is season 2.
Seen it.
And Nagasarate
Complete
Aranto complete TV series. Rage of Bahamut Genesis series collection. Genesis season 1 collection. Sonic X complete series.
I still don't get how Sonic X is an anime when it's clearly a cartoon. I don't get it.
You can make anything from a video game into an anime.
Tell that to Mario.
No, that's a video game to a movie, and they made a big mistake on that. The 12 Kingdoms complete series. Tokyo Ghoul Part 1 DVD Blu-ray combo set. And I want that. When the Promised Flower Blooms limited edition.
Ooh. Fun!
And those are your releases for May the 28th.
I'm definitely looking forward to some of those DVD releases, but again, I have no money to buy any.
So, that's the day after Memorial Day. Memorial Day is coming up, y'all.
Yes, it is.
Hopefully you have plans, and if you do, be safe.
Yes. Even though it is illegal to shoot fireworks in the state of Ohio, which I find total baloney. But hey, that's the law, and we can't argue with the law, no matter how hard we try.
If you shoot fireworks, just make sure you don't get caught.
True fact. And since in honor of Memorial Day coming up, I'm going to look up patriotic anime characters, if I can spell patriotic right. Because I can. Patriotic anime characters because it's Memorial Day weekend. There we go. It auto-corrected it for me. Yay! I know. I'm pathetic. All right. So thanks to our website, Ranker is giving us the top 10 characters in comics, and I did not want that. I wanted anime characters, not comic book characters. Yes, please leave.
I don't think she's... Okay. Let's see. We'll start at number 10.
Okay.
I don't think these people are patriotic. Come on. God.
Clearly, who's ever doing these, doing that is not helping. Oh, you're looking at
God.
the 40 plus greatest American anime characters? Is that what you're looking at? Yep, that's what you're looking at.
Well, some of them are, patriotic, and some of them, not so much.
Yeah, I can definitely agree with that.
So, take it with a grain of salt, y'all. So, we're starting at number 10. Ray Penneber.
From Death Note.
Yeah.
I don't know much about him.
Barnaby Brooks Jr. from Tiger and Bunny. That I can see. Amelia Camellia.
Why?
I'm guessing because she's wearing red, white, and blue. Just a guess.
Mm-hmm.
Chibody Crockett. Naomi Misora.
How is she? Okay,
Again, from
really?
Death Note.
How is she patriotic? Or an American, a greatest American anime character? What? That makes no sense.
America.
From Italia. And I would know that because I'm watching it and Todd Hapricorn plays Italy.
Bandit Keith Howard.
He looks like he's from an older anime. I just don't know from where.
Guile from Street Fighter 2, 5,
4.
4.
The Ties That Bind.
Street Fighter 2, the animated movie.
Joseph Joestar from JoJo's Bizarre Adventures.
And Remy!
From Black Lagoon. She's number 1.
She is the most patriotic.
I don't know how. She
Shoots
just did.
And then asks questions later.
Yep.
After she wakes up from her
Nap.
nap after drinking a lot of alcohol.
I don't get that. How is she number 1 in being patriotic? That's so weird.
No, I don't see that.
I don't get that. Hold up. Here's another one. Super patriotic anime youth. Let's see this one. Let's see what they have. Patriotic
here we
youth
go.
war.
Most patriotic characters in comics.
Oh yeah, that's what I looked at earlier.
Well, we can change it up. I mean...
Okay, yeah. We can do the comics. Okay.
I'll start at... Wait. Oh, 9? There's 10. Okay. So these are going to be the most patriotic characters in comics.
Just be forewarned, they all have Captain in them.
And people vote on these.
Mm-hmm.
So we have no say over who's ranked where, and this is on ranker.com.
Mm-hmm.
We had nothing to do with it.
No, we did not. If we did, it'd be totally different.
So coming in at number 10 is Captain Atom. That's Atom.
Yep. The next is Captain America. He's basically, his real name is Isaiah Bradley. So he basically customized himself after Steve Rogers, but did a totally different design with his costume.
Coming in at number 8 is Iron Patriot.
AKA War Machine.
As we all know, that was featured in Iron Man 2
Yep.
when it was taken over by the Mad Russian.
Mm-hmm. Wait, it's saying right here, what is this? It was mostly notably worn by Norman Osborn, the Green Goblin, during his time as the leader of Hammer in his own version of Avengers. Eventually, Osborn is defeated and James Rose wears the armor for a brief time. What? So you're saying the Green Goblin eventually wore the Iron Patriot
you
thing?
gotta remember that the movies are loosely based on the comics. They don't go by the comics.
Okay, you got a point. But still, that would have been funny though if Norman Osborn didn't get killed and eventually transitioned
And plus,
towards
they
Iron
couldn't
Man.
have used They couldn't have used Osborn because Osborn is part of the Spider-Man universe, which is part of Sony.
Not
And-
anymore.
Yeah, it is.
How come Marvel's covering that new Spider-Man Far From Home movie, not Sony?
Sony made it,
Oh yeah, Sony did
but
Spider-Man.
they got some of the rights to use some of Marvel's characters.
I see.
So yes, Marvel still has some rights to Spider-Man.
Alrighty, next. Citizen Steel.
Ooh.
It could come up with maybe with a better name, but okay. He's patriotic.
Oh, I know who this is.
Who?
Nathan
Nathan Haywood.
Haywood.
Who's he?
In DC Comics. He's part of
Why?
God, I can't remember the show now. It's on CW.
Arrow?
No,
Supergirl?
no,
The Flash?
no.
Dang it, I don't know what. Those are all the shows that are
There's
like
one
coming.
more.
Okay, so I said Arrow, I said Supergirl.
Legends of Tomorrow.
That! Yeah.
Yes,
Totally forgot about that.
he's a legend.
Woo! Legends! Yay!
Okay, I'll read it.
Alright.
Patriot. His real name is Eli Bradley.
He is.
He was one of the founding members of the Young Avengers.
He's the grandson of Isaiah Bradley and nephew to Josiah X. Apparently, he was teaming up with Iron Lad. Cool. Alrighty. Next is American Dream. Shannon Carter.
Oh, I know who she is.
She's the niece of Sharon Carter and grew up idolizing the original Captain America.
Wait a minute. Her name is Sharon Carter and she's the niece of Sharon Carter?
Oh no, her name is Shannon. For some reason I said Sharon. I was looking at this instead of looking at her name. Her name is Shannon Carter, but she is the niece of Sharon Carter. Yeah, her name is complicated.
Well, for those of you out there, she's the niece of Peggy Carter.
Yep.
Who
Peggy.
watched the movies. Number 4, Bucky.
Yeah, that so makes sense. He was
Bucky was the best friend of Captain America.
Steve Rogers.
But he now goes by the name of Winter Soldier in the movies.
Because of his metal arm, which
Yep.
he no longer has. Next, Superman. Well, that's true. He wore red and blue, but no white. Truth, justice, and the American way was his popular, iconic catchphrase by Superman. You go ahead and read that second one.
You go ahead.
All right, number 2 is Uncle Sam. Yep, Uncle Sam is in there. He was both the member of the Justice League and the Freedom Fighters.
And number 1.
You know him, you love him, you've seen him in almost every Avenger movie. In his
And
first
he's Chris
Dark movie,
Evans.
it's Captain America.
America.
Yep, he'd be number 1. He's been worn red, white, and blue for
Because
years.
he's got America's ass. Sorry.
You had
It
to
was
say
in
that.
the movie.
You had to say.
It was in the movie.
That is
I'm
true.
not gonna say what scene.
Yeah, we're not spoiling it for all of you guys who have not seen Avengers Endgame. Go see it. It is.
Sorry.
It is
I
worth the
couldn't.
3 hours. It is worth the 3 hours watching the entire
It is a
movie.
quote from the movie.
Yes, it is.
It is a quote from the movie.
We can thank Ant-Man for that.
Mm-hmm.
But either way, definitely, we both recommend that you go see Endgame if you have not seen it. It is worth the 3 hours. So worth it. So worth watching it for 3 hours.
and 2 minutes.
Yes, but it's worth the 3 hours and 2 minutes. So worth the 3 hours.
Oh my god, I can't believe I said that.
Yes, you said it.
Yeah, oh gosh.
You said it.
We're probably going to be in so much trouble. But it is a quote from the movie.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
It is.
if we get in trouble for it, we get in trouble for it.
But again, it is America's rear end.
It's America's hiney.
Yep.
America's took us.
Yep.
Moving on.
Oh, man.
If you're going to have cookouts,
Check the weather.
check the weather before you do it.
So
There's
true.
nothing worse than setting up the grill, starting the charcoal up, and then a downpour comes.
Oh, yeah. Now,
and puts out your fire.
yeah. Now, okay, since we're talking about cookouts and Memorial Day, now, we all have seen certain anime characters stuff their faces silly, where their guts are literally the size of bowling balls, and then they're
Goku.
still hungry. Goku,
Goku.
Luffy, Naruto, Natsu. I can name several all day. But if there was a eating contest, who do you think would win? Would it be Goku, Luffy, Naruto, Natsu, or I'm trying to think who else would be in that eating contest?
I have to say Goku because that's the only guy that I know that can sit down and eat.
I would have gone with Luffy. I've seen some of the episodes in One Piece where he can eat and then he's still hungry. He's like as big as a house and yet he's still hungry.
Oh, there's another character I know of. His name is Goku. His name is also Goku, but it's in Sayuki. They just got done eating, and all of a sudden they're going down the road, and you hear a stomach growling, and it's Goku, and he's like,
Dude!
don't you, and one of the other characters leans over and says, don't you dare say it. Don't you dare say it. We just got done eating.
Yeah, definitely. I would probably have to say either Luffy or Goku would probably win that contest. Or it'd be just a tie because they both are bottomless pits.
Because this poor little Goku from Sayuki, he was locked up for 500 years.
What?
And he had nothing to eat. He had no companionship, nothing. He was locked up, in chains at the top of a mountain.
Man.
Mm-hmm. Poor little kid.
Yeah, that's sad.
Couldn't eat or nothing.
Ah, come on. Man, you had to revive the kid of food.
Nah, he didn't have no food. No food.
Man.
But watch Sayuki. I know the voices change after the first season. But the show is completely worth it. I mean, every time it teaches you a lesson. Don't mess with.
I say never mess with a person while they're hungry. That's the worst thing you could do.
Karma is
A pain in the butt.
yeah.
Just to put it in layman's terms. Yeah, karma can be a pain in the butt, so don't rub her the wrong way. Yeah, I said that.
Oh wow.
What?
Well, according to Bounding into Comics, Star Wars is going to launch a Boba Fett TV series for Disney Plus.
Oh yeah, Disney Plus is also doing
They're doing lots of things.
the live action Lady and the Tramp movie. That wonder how that would go. It actually looks pretty good. But still, basically Disney's competing with Hulu. So that's what they're doing.
And Game of Thrones, David Benioff and D.B. Weiss might only be attached to one Star Wars film.
Whoa.
And also, Game of Thrones.
Wasn't there season finale about what?
Oh my god. People were up in arms about the ending of it.
I know. I watched Up Down Down on YouTube, and Xavier Woods, Kofi Kingston, Cesaro, and Seth Rollins. Their reactions were so priceless. I just watched it for their reactions to see how they reacted, and they were like in freeze frame, but yet they were all on bated breath watching the show while the cameras were rolling, and I'm thinking like, their reactions were priceless. But as you know, I'm not really a big Game of Thrones person, so I'm just not.
Game of Thrones creator George R.R. Martin confirms The Winds of Winter to be published by summer 2020.
So what does that mean?
I'm guessing that's the prequel to Game of Thrones. Because they had mentioned something about that. Oh boy. And for some reason, Star Wars fans want a sequel to Solo.
Why?
Why would you want a sequel to Solo?
Solo
It did so badly. They're not, I'm betting you, they're not going to do it.
Yeah, I doubt that.
They're not going to waste their money on it.
Fans already kind of rioted about, having, Sonic being redone, and Sega's gonna do it. They're literally gonna have to redo Sonic, and Sonic's not supposed to be coming out until November. So they got a couple months to redo his design and probably change the plot, because the plot sucks butt. Well, except for Jim Carrey playing Dr. Eggman. Now, that was good.
And anything that, I'm bounding into comics that has to do with anime, we can't cover it because, well...
It's got a certain somebody that we can't talk about.
Well, we can. It's just we have to be...
unbiased. Yeah, it sucks. But we have to oblige by the rules. So, yeah.
Okay.
It's funny that you had that Funimation little icon up, because I'm going to be reading the spring, the spring showings for each of the anime series that they have through Funimation, since you don't like them. I'm bringing it up. I'm bringing it up.
I didn't say I didn't like them. I said I'm not going to buy anything until they get,
this
all
issue
their
settled.
court stuff settled, in court. I mean, there's no sense in me, wasting my money towards Funimation if I can go through another vendor and get it
Cheaper. Okay, well, we all know that the Attack on Titan Season 3 Part 2 plays on Toonami, and what was it? You said, what, midnight? No, not midnight. At 11:30. And that's where they're starting from basically after they kind of celebrated their victory, and then now they're heading back to the wall where it all began. Now, Funimation does the simulcast on Sundays from at 1:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But in about 2 days, the simuldubs will premiere on Sunday, May 26th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So for all of you guys who don't have cable, or at least don't have some way of watching live TV, you're in luck, because in a couple of days, if you have a Funimation subscription, and if you don't, then, that's your deal. Nothing against that. You guys would be able to actually watch the dubbed of Attack on Titan Season 3 Part 2. Because clearly Funimation looks like they're starting out from kind of like starting Part 2 where they head back to the wall. So, but either way, you can either get your licks from Toonami or get it on Funimation. That's just my deal.
Or you can get it from
YouTube.
Somebody who has previously watched it before.
True. Well, this is part 2.
You can get them used on Amazon.
Really? Well, true. You can get a lot of things off of Amazon.
That's where I just got Trinity Blood.
Ah.
By the way, I'm watching Trinity Blood.
Good for you. Then next for their spring lineup is The Rising of the Shield Heroes, where they both have their simulcasts and their simuldubs both on Wednesdays at 10:30 a.m.
They're still having problems with Rising of the Shield Hero.
Yeah. Because it's
I
funny.
think it has, let me see.
Well, while Char looks up the info,
yeah,
while Char looks up the info on it, here's a bit of a description for this series. 20-year-old Nagafumi Iwatani goes from second-class citizen to second-class hero when he's summoned into a video game-like kingdom of Merlo Marca. I think the reason why people hate on this so much is because it's kind of maybe got a Sword Art Online type of vibe where where you get sucked into a video game. So that's probably why it's so hated on.
No, that's not the problem.
Then what's the problem?
I'm trying to find it.
Okay.
Let me go back.
All right, while she's looking for that, I'm going to continue. So, for all of you guys who are excited for Fruits Baskets, you'll make sure you guys got to tune in every Friday is when they do their simul dubs at 12:53 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, if you guys are huge fans of Fruits Baskets and already caught up with all the new episodes, Episode 8 will be coming at us tomorrow at 12:53 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm happy about that because I'm enjoying it so far. And I'm not going to lie, the animation is crisp, it's clean, it looks amazing. And now I'm just looking forward to seeing the rest of the Soma family in action. So far, the only characters that they've had on screen so far is Toru, Yuki, Kyo, Shigure, her two best friends, Kagura, Momiji, and Hitori. And Caitlin Glass, oh my gosh, bravo to her. She is killing it as Akito. I can't wait to see Ayame and Hiro and Kisa and Hatsuharu. Can't wait to see those guys. And then, we all know, it's sad to hear, Fairy Tail's final season. And we know that the simul dubs and the dubs, the simul dub is on Saturdays at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then the dubs are 2 days after that, which is on Mondays. And they don't come on until 4 p.m. So, for all of you guys that like watching the subtitles, Saturdays at 6:30 p.m. is for you. For all of you guys that enjoy the dubbed, which is like me, make sure you guys have patience towards Monday for 4 p.m. because
Is this the TV show that has slavery in it?
what? What?
Rising of the Shield Hero.
Ah! I haven't even watched it, so I don't know. It looks interesting, but I haven't even touched that. I will touch it maybe later.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I know. I'm pathetic.
Let's see, reviews. That's what we want.
Thank the anime gods. A must-watch show. At least, maybe read what they have written there. So, just not you
Okay,
reading.
let's see.
One said, thank the anime gods.
First one says, thank the anime gods. With the tons of drab and dull anime that's out there with basically all the same plots. This is refreshing. A hero being basically exiled. That makes for an interesting story. Especially with the fact that he only has his fists and a shield. And not super... No, I think he means no super-powered.
No super overpowered from the start and
not super overpowered from the start like most. I have heard the... I'm not going to say it. Group really... Let's see. Hates the show because of the false... RAPE accusation and slavery.
So don't let politics and the...
Don't let politics and the
certain group
turn you away from such a great anime.
So you're right, this is the one that involves that.
But there's a lot of shows that have those in it.
Yeah,
but they turned out really good, like Sword Art Online Alicization.
Maki.
It has...
Maki has it too, involved with...
it doesn't have slavery, but it has the R,
Oh, okay. Yeah, we done... Nope. New.
It has the R...
It's got the R word.
They were almost R, but... People have to understand. There's certain words we can't say.
Wait, I'm trying to think. Also in Sword Art Online, Gun Gale Online, one of Barry's other favorite shows, Asuna almost got violated of her womanly rights, to put it frank, by her best friend. And this is going to be a spoiler for all you guys who have not seen the Sword Art Online, Gun Gale Online. He was the one behind all the killings of other players. Believe it or not. But when you think about it, it's always the quiet and calm ones that always end up doing the dirty deeds.
Oh, yeah.
That's why they say never trust a crazy person. No matter.
Don't trust what other people... This is how I judge an anime. I read the back of the cover.
Yeah.
And if I like what the synopsis says, then I will buy it and judge for myself whether it's a good anime or not. I don't go by what people tell me. You can ask her.
Yeah.
I don't go by what people tell me. If I did, I wouldn't have found Jormungand. I wouldn't have found Drifters. I wouldn't have found Gangsta. She's probably never heard of that one.
I've heard of it, just never seen it.
It's actually kind of good.
Yeah, like, you read the back of the cover when it comes to certain animes, but with me, I'll read the description of it, and if it sounds interesting, if something clicks, then I'll watch the first episode. But I'll watch the first episode, and if I don't like it, then I kind of just leave it alone. I always watch the first episode first.
I actually have to buy the DVD. I have to buy the DVD or Blu-ray. Mm-hmm. I have to put out the money for it. So,
But either way, like, it's just like if you're reading the back of the cover buying a DVD, you gotta read it. Like, sure, you can look at the title and go like, ooh, pretty, but you gotta make sure you read the back and see if it's good or not. But even though if it's not good, you'll still buy it.
And that's how I've also found Psychopaths. I read the back of the cover, and I didn't go by what people said.
No.
I just looked at the back of the cover. And that's how I also found K, Missing Kings.
I actually came around K when I was just kind of rolling through Hulu, and I saw it. I'm thinking like, this looks interesting. Hit the first episode, and I'm thinking like, oh my gosh, I need to know what happens next. And that's how hooked I get. That's how I am. I'll read it and then see if it looks cool. As soon as I saw the animation of K, I'm thinking like, holy crap, this is amazing. The art style is awesome.
Yeah, K, Missing Kings, it's a different kind of art. It's not the same as anything I've ever seen.
No, the team that is actually behind that series, their art style is so good. They add realism and then yet animation to everything. The cities look like they're actually real, but really that's all hand drawn.
Yeah.
And it's breathtaking how all the characters look and how they are.
Like I keep telling everybody, there are some studios that still mix hand drawn with CG, just because it looks better. And there's a lot of people who just do CG and be done with it.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Yeah.
But there are times when you want to do, you want to put forth that extra effort to get noticed, to get that viewership.
Yeah. Definitely.
And I think that gets the viewership is when you put all that artwork into it and it brings in more viewers saying the artwork is excellent.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Excuse me.
Oh, you're good. Then next on the spring lineup for Funimation is Wise Man's Grandson. Now, they're already at, let's see, how many episodes? I believe 7 now. 7 episodes for Wise Man's Grandson. And the simulcast is also, the simulcast and the dub are released both on the same day. The simulcast of this series is released at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, while the dub is released also on the same day on Wednesdays at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this is the one that I told you about where it was just a young man dies in a car accident and is reborn into a magical world. He's taught everything he's ever needed to know, except common sense. When you just have one family member that does not teach you right from wrong or to think while you're ahead, that is the anime series for you. But either way, I'm...
kind of like, look before you leap.
Yep. Well, basically, let's see. Let's think of the anime characters that think before they leap. Bakugo from My Hero Academia. Let's see, who else? Goku.
He thinks
Luffy.
way too much.
Yeah. Yeah, he...
He's the dude that's there muttering to himself, if I do that this way, I do it that way, dude.
No, that's Deku. He's the one that thinks too much. Bakugo just runs and rushes in.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Bakugo is a think before you leap person. Goku, Luffy, Natsu. Oh my gosh, who else just thinks before they leap? Gon from Hunter x Hunter. He thinks before he leaps. Yet he acts dumb, but yet he's really smarter than you think for a kid. Yeah, Gon is a think before you leaper.
Oh my gosh.
Naruto, when he was in his younger years and teenage years, he was always think before you leap.
Goku.
I already said Goku. Oh man, who? I would say Eric Yeager at times. He would be a think before you leap, but now he's kind of following the rules a bit in Attack on Titan now. So I would say Asta from Black Clover. He's more of a think before you
Coco.
leap. Yep, Coco.
You don't even know who I'm talking about.
No, I don't. I just wanted to agree.
Her name is Coco Hekmatiar.
And what anime is she from?
Jormungand.
Yeah, I would not know, because I've never seen it. Again, you've watched more anime than I have, so I wouldn't know. And to think that we wrapped up this Battle Royale a couple weeks ago. Black Clover Season 2. The simuldubs will be on Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Black Clover is also on the Toonami schedule for 1:30 in the morning. Yay! Yeah, it's right after JoJo.
Oh, no.
And then let's see. Ooh! Bongo Stray Dogs 3. The simuldubs will premiere Friday on the 17th, which it already passed, so they already started streaming episodes a couple weeks ago.
Something tells me that I want to watch this.
The Jima Metso Machi Pichu? Sounds interesting. You know what? You should watch it and then give us a review of what you watched.
Alright. I'll watch it. Only because it's for mature audiences and has a lot of violence.
Wait, it does?
It says right here. It's got the same rating as JoJo's Bizarre Adventures.
Yep. Oh yeah, and Black Dynamite and the Venture Brothers, just mostly for mature audiences in the Boondocks.
Well, no, these three right here don't have violence tagged on. This one does.
So, okay, so it's saying you're served. So, if there's violence involved...
No, you're served.
Oh, you're served. I don't... Is it maybe a sports violent anime or something?
Oh, let's find out.
Because I'm curious to see how this, sounds. Oh, we should definitely look at their character list. Oh my gosh, what the heck is that?
God.
What is that?
You have got to be kidding me.
Oh,
I
Lord.
changed my mind. I'm not watching it.
We just saw the description for it and what it looks like. Barry, I think we found another weird anime for you.
Watch Jim Musetto Machu Picchu.
Yeah, it's on Adult Swim. So, Barry, here's your new anime for you.
Set your DVR.
Wait, didn't he have a thing for space ball masters at one time?
Yes.
I'm glad they got rid of that.
Oh my God.
Now they got another weird one. Joy.
Weird.
No, that's like.
I want a description here. Okay.
Yeah, let's get a description on this weird anime.
Skip.
Oh yeah. The live-action Aladdin is in movie theaters tonight.
Sportsman / relic thief Makasu travels the world defeating religious pantheons in sports and dealing their stealing their mystical artifacts. But can he overcome his emotional memories in order to defeat the gods of the Inca in tennis?
Oh my god. Funimation.
I don't think so.
Seriously.
Wait a minute.
Tsunami, why are you adding this? Really?
Who made this?
Yeah.
I need to know.
Really? It's got an 8.2 star rating? You have got to be kidding me.
Out of 10.
People, have some dignity. Oh my god. Who's voicing all of these people?
A lot of nobodies.
Oh, no wonder.
Oh, boy.
Oh, man. So basically, it's about a thief who defeats gods in tennis.
Okay.
I'm done. I'm so done. User rating. This
Okay,
has to go.
this is an actual review. If you want to see it, go to Internet Movie Database because it's right down at the bottom. It's user reviews. And I'm reading this word for word.
And the title of this is
This has got to be one bad acid trip. Where to begin talking about this show? Let's start with the animation. It's, for lack of better term,
It's just horrible.
just horrible. I know that is what they are going for, but when Adult Swim needs to learn that it's so bad it's good, idea can only be used so many times before you are kicking the dead horse.
Kicking the dead horse.
The story is just a mess, and I sit there thinking about how dumb and pointless it is.
Agreed.
Some guy just goes around playing tennis, and some detective-looking dude is just poking around. Best way to sum up the whole show is a handful of guys sitting in a room drunk, and HIGH as HE double hockey sticks just coming up with random things to make a semi-coherent story. And they just keep slapping random things on top of one after the other. This show is just an obnoxious drug trip.
Oh man, I
don't
agree
think
with
they
that.
really like the show.
I wouldn't either. And just looking at the artwork that we just saw, yeah,
it's
man,
really bad.
my short story would
It
probably
looks
have...
like a grater with tennis shoes and a ball cap.
It is. And then you got...
Or is that...
I think that's supposed to be like
is that a stand where the judge sits?
I believe so.
Or is that the judge?
The judge is actually a watchtower for tennis. Really?
I know that, but this thing here has an arm, and every leg of the stand has tennis shoes on, and it's wearing a ball cap.
Oh my gosh, I can't do anymore. Yeah, they really did probably just slap that sucker together and like really did not take...
Wait a minute, we need to get one together. Let's just... This looks good, yeah.
Yeah,
Put some tennis shoes on that thing and a ball cap and call it good.
Yeah.
It'll
Man.
be about tennis. He has to overcome his emotional, anything that's emotional, and play tennis to beat the gods of
The
the
treasures.
Incas.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Now, okay, so I obviously have a better story than that. And I made my story back in high school. Now, this was back in 2016. And I'm telling you, if I had someone draw my characters the way I wanted, and they put that on Toonami, heck yes, it would be so much better than that. I have a better storyline than that
Anything would be
anyway.
better than that.
Yeah. Man, like...
Put Outlaw Star back on. It'd be better than that.
Or put back an old anime that's not really...
Cowboy Bebop. That'd be better than that.
Uh-huh. Sailor Moon! Yeah.
I have to object to that.
What? Sailor Moon is way better than that. Sure, the drawing style is old, but hey, it's just like Dragon Ball Z. But yet, Sailor Moon ended a long time ago.
I hate magical girls.
Glad you don't watch Madoka Magica. That'll kill your magical girl mood.
Pretty much.
There's death.
I know Vic is in it, but I just can't watch it. It has magical girls in it. I can't do it. I had to make fun of them.
I think I've only watched 3. No. I watched more magical girls than that.
So, in my opinion,
Don't watch it.
I'm not gonna watch it.
I'm not.
It's up to you guys. If you guys want to, stay up until 3:30 in the morning to watch Musetto, Machu Picchu.
Be our guest.
Go ahead.
Because we are not...
Have at it.
We are not touching that subject.
I don't even stay up to watch Sword Art Online. I DVR it. I have a DVR. I have it recorded. I don't even stay up to watch My Hero Academia. I'm up in my room doing something else. But yeah, she's right. I have watched a lot of anime that she hasn't.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's this one that I've watched. It's called Mirage of Blaze.
Hmm.
Actually kind of good, but it's a little bit
Raunchy.
No. How do I put it? Oh, please.
Bah. Wait, is it like dude love?
Takaya, an ordinary high school boy, gets drawn into an ancient war of darkness and tragedy when he discovers that he is the reincarnation of a feudal lord from Japan's warring states period.
Oh, so violence. A lot of violence.
And a little bit of hell. It's a little bit of yaoi.
Yeah, That's what I said. I said boy love. You're like, is there boy love in this?
It's called yaoi.
Yeah, yaoi, boy love, same thing.
But it's not really, the full on what you thinking. It's, jeez.
I know what you meant. Don't go into further detail. That'll just gross people out.
Trust me, I'm not gonna gross anybody out. They've already got that picture in their mind. But it has some well-known voice actors in it. Richard Hayworth is in it.
Uh-huh.
He plays Takuya Ogi. Lex Lang is in it. He plays a lot of characters. He's played a lot. He's probably about as big a voice actor as Vic Mignogna is. He's been around for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with Jameson Price. He's been around for a long time. He plays Nabutana? No way.
That's a mouthful.
You can say that again. You got Tony Schnurr. Yeah. Kim Strauss. And Julie Ann Taylor.
Mm.
And I'm sure there's other people in it, but hey. But yeah, the first three guys in this, Richard Hayworth, Lex Lang, Jameson Price, all three of them have been around for a long time. Very long time.
Very long time?
Very long time.
You said very long time.
Very long time. If I said very long time,
You did earlier.
I did not mean to.
You said Barry. But either way, you meant Barry. About to die.
Dying over there? They've been around for a long time. I'm talking about the same amount of time as Vic Mignogna has.
What about Eric
now
Vale?
They work for Viz.
Oh.
They work for Viz. Richard Hayworth, he was in Bleach, I believe a little bit. I believe Lex Lang was also in Bleach. Yeah, he was. I remember right. He was the lieutenant of Squad 2? The big fat guy that's always eating all the time.
Oh, isn't that wait, I'm trying to think. That's Yoruichi's pupil squad, right? Isn't that her squad? Yeah. Yeah, and it's the fat guy.
And I don't think Jameson Price was in Bleach. He might have been. He has a tendency to, play a lot of characters. I mean, but in this show, yeah, you have to have. It's nothing big to watch it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna.
It's just drama. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
They focus more on the fact that he's the reincarnation. He's trying to fight it, and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
I could have brought up something else.
Let's not.
Anyway.
Yeah, I know.
Another one that I've watched is The Chevalier d'Eon.
Sounds French.
Kind of sort of is. It's
Kinda-
awfully French.
Kind of, sort of is. We went from France to Texas. Well.
Oh, it's law. My bad.
Ankle? It means ankle in English?
And the thing is, he was an actual person in history.
Huh. Who knew? But yet his name meant ankle.
Oh, and there's a story behind Deon de Beaumont. I will get into that, but
He died in London at 81.
he was on the London stock. His death was on the London Stock Exchange. As to what sex he actually was, that's how good of a spy he really was.
Whoa.
He was a spy for France,
Mm-hmm.
and gosh, I can't even find the daggone show.
You probably didn't put in anime or show or something.
There it is. Oh, I didn't spell it right.
No.
Helps if you spell it right. But after he died, he was on the London Stock Exchange as to what sex he actually was.
Mm-hmm.
So they had to, the doctors, they actually had to check. Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So.
They still could figure it out?
Oh, no, they could. Oh, of course they could. You think he was like a Ken doll or something? Oh, where is Internet Movie Database when you need it?
I think you passed it, wasn't it up? Somewhere. Hmm. Or maybe they don't have it.
Oh, it should be on there.
It's not. Wait, there it is. I lied.
Oh, full summary.
Yay.
It's 1742 in Paris, France. Louis XIV is still king of France. A woman was found dead in a coffin floating in the Seine River. The brother of a deceased woman is Deon, who is determined to find the murderer of his sister, Leah. But as Deon investigates and tracks down the killer, he soon discovers that strange and supernatural things are involved with this series of killings. And only he can avenge Leah's death. As evil lurks in places of the royal and the dark side of Europe. God, it sounds like Star Wars.
It does. It's the French version of Star Wars.
The French version of Star Wars.
Mm-hmm. Well, except, well, wait a minute. Yeah, that happens. I'm about to say, wait a minute.
Oh, nobody put any comments?
No.
Dang. Wow.
Surprising, isn't it?
Yeah, it is actually. But I have watched it. It's actually a good show. It has really good actors in it. David Matrenga is an English voice actor, of course. He plays Dayon the Beaumont.
Cool.
And Ilyich Guardiola plays Durand.
Mm-hmm.
And I forget who plays the other ones. Well, they never did commentary with the other ones. So, but I think this one and a few other TV series was the anime series was the last ones for ADV films.
Mm.
And then they had to call it quits.
Call it quits, yeah.
So if you want Le Chevalier Dayon, you'll have to go through Funimation to get it.
Yep.
But it's actually very good.
You could probably find that thing on Amazon too. They sell Funimation DVDs and junk.
Yeah, I'm sure you can get it used.
Cheap.
And used is usually cheaper anyway.
Yes, it is.
Always go for used.
Yep.
But don't get the ones that are too used to the point where it's damaged.
Oh,
you want it in really good condition. So it's not scratched or anything.
Yep.
Because more than likely all you're going to get is a DVD.
Yep. Whee!
She's having too much fun in that chair.
Yeah. I'm young at heart. Leave me alone.
Let's see. Have you ever watched Rurouni Kenshin?
No, but I know what it is.
You know what it is, but you have not watched it.
Yep, pretty much.
Why?
I don't know.
You gotta watch it. I mean, it's one of those shows that just begs to be watched. That and also Peacemaker.
Never seen that one either. And never heard of it either.
Before you watch Rurouni Kenshin, watch Samurai X.
Okay.
Because that tells how Kenshin came to be who he is.
Mm-hmm.
And then watch Peacemaker.
Mm-hmm.
That tells the Shinsengubi side of the war. Loosely. Very loosely. And then watch Rurouni Kenshin because that's after the big war was over. So they go into the Meiji era where everything's supposed to be peaceful.
Mm.
When it's really not.
Yeah.
And there's 3 seasons to it. Not 2. Like Toonami put on air. There's actually 3. So for those of you who watched Toonami and thought there was only 2, there's actually 3.
Wrong.
You got cheated.
Yep.
There's a reason why they didn't air the 3rd one, so I can understand it. It has to do with religious factors and everything. They didn't want to get too religious.
Nothing. No, I'm kidding. Since we...
What are you doing?
Well, I figured since we only have like a few minutes left, I figured we'd play a little game called Guess the Voice Actor or Actress.
Okay.
Yeah. This week I pick. So you have to guess which voice actor I'm looking up voices right now in I can't talk today. I just can't. You have to guess the voice actor by the characters that he or she has played. So let me say something. Okay. Now I got some up. Alright. Alright.
What are you doing?
This
You
is...
can't play that.
Ah, crap. Well, it's already there. Jeez. See, there's no fun with doing this.
I have a better way of doing it.
Okay, go ahead. Blah. Well, since you obviously
Even
can do
though
it
you'll
either way.
have to face that way,
Okay, I'm facing that way.
but you gotta have your mic in your face.
Okay.
Can
It's
you
in my
freeze
face
an
now.
ice Pokemon in Gen 1? I don't think you...
What? No.
No.
Way. Why is the noise on?
Oh, that's because I muted something on there. Wee.
Let's see if that works.
Da 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 da.
Just hang on, I'm getting there.
All right, I'm waiting. Sitting and waiting, sitting and waiting, waiting and sitting. Nah.
Ready?
Yep.
All right, go ahead and turn around.
Whee! Now what?
All right, so I am going to give you the roles that this actor or actress has played.
Okay.
He was in Gotcha Man.
Gotcha, man.
This was back in 1972, 73.
I wasn't alive then! So I wouldn't know!
Well, I think that it's originally when it came out.
Oh. But still, I wouldn't know. Eric Vale?
No. Aura Battler Dunbine. He played Tokamak Robisky and Neil Given. This was 1983.
Chris Sabbath?
No. Megazone 23. He played Shogo Yahagi.
Shobayagi?
This was in 1985. Again, this is when the show came out in Japan, not in America.
I don't know any Japanese voice actors.
This is not a Japanese voice actor. This is an American voice actor. Need another clue?
Yes.
He was in Twice Given.
Mm-hmm.
He was in Dirty Pair, Mystery of Norlandia. He played the sheriff. This was in 2000. That was in 2003. That's when their version came out. There are people out there just dying because they know the answer already.
I don't.
You're gonna kill yourself when you find out who it is.
Is it Vic Mignogna?
Yes.
Oh my God! I got one! Yay!
And I didn't even get to Sailor Moon yet.
Nope. But I got it. Yay! Oh my gosh. Okay,
I didn't
that
even
that
get
was.
the Dragon Ball Z Bio Broly.
You didn't even get that far yet, but I got it.
Because that would have totally given it away.
Yeah. But either way, I got one. And before we go, since we only, oh my gosh, we are out of time. So
We got
sad.
1 minute.
1 minute left.
Next week, we will go over the Naruto side of the Battle Royale.
Why don't we go ahead and show them now? So then we can put up the poll later on today. Mostly I'm doing that. So let's see who we have on our Naruto side. Can I turn to see it, please? Okay, so we have Mighty Guy versus Itachi, Orochimaru versus Jiraiya, Senju versus Sasuke, and Naruto versus Madara Uchiha. So that is our Naruto side. Make sure you guys vote on Anime and Nemo on my page, Otaku Girl. And we would love to hear your comments from you guys.
We
Especially
always love
because-
comments.
Yes, because we love reading them very, very much. So make sure you guys, thank you guys so much for watching. We will be posting this also on our
We'll be
YouTube
back.
page.
We'll be
And-
back next week with Toonami and the Toonami schedule, the manga readings, and DVD releases.
And guessing roles of each voice actor or actress. So we will see you guys next week.
Have a
Bye.
good night.